What is up, my beautiful kings and queens? King Saya in the building. So today's message and today's word of the day is gonna be perspective. Now, what is perspective? What is perspective? I don't know. You tell me. No, perspective is, to me, in my opinion, perspective is how you look at things. So you see this. What is it? A miniature bottle of water, or in your eyes, a small bottle of water, or in my eyes, it's a bottle of water. It has water in it. I don't know. Or another example, half full or half empty. It's how you look at it, isn't it? Perspective, right there. Okay, Joe, so why are you talking about perspective? Alright, perspective, in my opinion, key. It's like fire, bro. In life, perspective can take you 100 different routes, and with different problems, situations, circumstances you're in, it's all about how you look at it. You know what I mean? So that's why I think perspective is so key. Because if you look at all the negative things in your life, then you're probably going to be a negative person and dwell on those things, and it's not going to lead to anything positive. Or you can see the half a little bit of water in the bottle, and you can drink it and you can nourish it, let it nourish your body. You know what I'm saying? You can look at the stuff that you still have. And so perspective is two ways of looking at things. You can see the negative or you can see the positive. I would rather see the positive rather than the negative, because if I look at the negative, then I'm going to be negative, and if I look at the positive, then I will be positive. You get what I'm saying? Oh, story time for me. My story time about me. One of my examples of perspective. You want to hear it? I don't care. You're watching this video, so you must want to hear it. Thank you for watching. By the way, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little notification bell so that you can get updated whenever I post another video. So, a story of mine. You see this tattoo right here? Focus in. It says loyalty, 1950 to 2016. I got loyalty on my chest, on my heart, because that is my grandmother's birth date and birth year and death year, excuse me, not the actual date. But so I got loyalty because, for those who know me, my father was never really in my life growing up, but my grandmother, who was my grandmother on my father's side, she was always in my life from birth until she passed away. And so to me, that shows a lot of loyalty. She was loyal to my family, to my brother, to my mom, and she was always there for us, whether my father was or not. But yes, the camera angle just changed. See how it's falling? Okay, I gotta get me a new doggle, bro. This is okay. Look at this setup. No, I'm not even gonna show you. Anyways, where did I even leave off at? So I'm gonna use my grandmother as a personal example of perspective. And so when my grandmother got diagnosed with breast cancer, there's 100 things she could have done. She could have not gotten any help. She could have dwelled on the fact that she had cancer, and she could have let herself die slowly. Or she could have got help, fought the battle and beat it. And what she did, she had beat breast cancer. She was very happy, and all of her family around her was very happy. And but then it had come back, and it came back as brain cancer. And well, there's plenty of things she could have done again. She could have dwelled on the fact that she had to fight again and just not even fought at all, or she could have continued to fight, and what she did. A fight that she didn't win, but she's okay. We win and lose battles, but that's the perspective I have now on it. Okay, the perspective I had when I was young, and at the time that she had passed away, why God, why my grandmother? She was such a nice, sweet-hearted woman. Why is it always the good people that have something bad happen to them? Why? That's my grandmother. Why would you take her? She was perfect. And so that's the way I looked at it, and I dwelled on the fact that she had passed away. I let the sorrow and the sadness overwhelm me, and which is okay, because anyone who is human, anyone with feelings and a heart and emotions, knows that it's not, you can never take a death in the family or a death from a loved one. You can't take it easy. There's no right way to really take that situation and take that problem. But as I got older, I started to, realize things. I started to mature. And so now when I look and think back on the situation of when she passed away, you know, it was the fact that the way I was looking at it was very wrong in my opinion. And I started looking at it as she's no longer suffering. She's happy, she's healthy, she's looking down on me, smiling. She's watching over her family. She's a guardian angel to her family now. And she was a great believer in Christ, and so am I. So like there's no she's out of this world, you know. She's in a bigger and better place, again, happy, no longer suffering. She doesn't have to worry about paying bills, paying taxes. She doesn't have to worry about all the judgments and labels and stereotypes on this earth. She doesn't have to worry about the protests and rioting, black versus white. She doesn't have to worry about COVID-19. I mean, she's happier. She's so much happier. And so, like, that's how I look at it now. But before, you know, when I was young, I was looking at it, all the negative things. And well, now I don't have my grandmother. Well, you know, God puts everything in your life for a reason, whether you believe it or not. I'll say that 100 times because it's so true. You know, God will never give you anything that you cannot handle. You have to know, trust, and believe that. So every battle that you are given, know that it was given to you for a reason, and that you were meant to overcome that situation and grow and build from it. You got to know and believe that. But if you go about your life always looking at the bad things, why God, why'd you give me this? Why is this happening? I can't deal with this. I can't do this. Let me tell you something. That word can't is made for failures. That word can't is a label. That word can't is a judgment that you will put on yourself for no reason whatsoever. The word can't, I can't. The word impossible, there is possible and impossible, so it must be possible. Everything that is given to you in your life is here for a reason. You have to know, trust, and believe that. God will never, ever, ever give you anything that you cannot handle. So let your pride go. Let the toughness of the mindset go. Let the ornery and ignorance inside your head go, and just know that you have to deal with this problem and situation like the man and woman you are. You have to know that God has put it in front of you to grow and build from it. So anything that is stopping you from growing and building and from getting over that situation, let it go. Get that I can't out of your head. It was meant for you to get over this problem and to get over this situation. So just do it. Don't dwell on the situation. This is what I mean perspective. You cannot dwell on a situation for so long. A lot of people let one problem and let one situation dictate their whole life. They will use everything in this world, drugs, alcohol, to let that one problem be gone for so long. Just for so long until they're off the drugs and off the alcohol, and that problem is still right there in front of them. It is not fixed. It is still stagnant. If anything, that problem is going bigger because they are not doing anything about it. And let me tell you something. Again, everything that happens into your life is for a reason. Every problem, every situation, every circumstance that you have to work with is for a reason. It is for you to overcome and grow and build from it, to do better in the future and to learn. The next time you see a problem or situation like that again in your life, you know what you need to do. Or the next time that you have a loved one or a friend going through that same problem or situation, you know what advice to give them. You get what I'm saying? So don't let your perspective, don't let your pride get in the way of overcoming some situations and some problems. Because all situations and problems that is put in front of you right now is for a reason. Believe it or not, it is. I promise you. I'm not just saying this to hear myself talk. I can do that any other time. But like, I'm serious. You have to trust and believe in God's process for your life. You have to trust and believe that everything that he's putting in front of you is for a greater reason that you will ever even know until you get over the situation and problem. He gives his worst soldiers, he gives his best soldiers his worst missions and battles. You're one of his best soldiers. So if you feel like you're fighting one of the greatest battles in your life right now, it's for a reason. And once you overcome that big battle, once you overcome that big problem, it's only success from there. But you got to get through it. You got to get over it. You got to overcome it. I have faith in you. I believe in you. You can do it. Just get out of your own head and have faith in your own self and in your own heart. Believe in yourself. Know your worth. Know that everything that is happening is for a reason, man. For real. I keep repeating that because it is so true. It is so true. Things don't just happen. They just don't happen, man. It happens for a reason. Whether you see the reason as soon as that problem or situation slaps you in the face, or you may not see the reason until 30, 40 years from now. But one day you'll know. One day you'll know. So perspective. Don't be so quick to look at something and be so negative. You know, if you're so quick to look at the negative, then you'll never see the positive. It's okay to do a double take. It's okay to see the negative the first time, but after you look the second time, try and see something else besides the negative. You already know what the negative is, so try and find the positive, you know? And so, I think perspective is very key in life. It's been very key in my life, and for me to overcome battles. And I think it could be very key for you in your life. There might be a problem, a situation you're going through right now, and you don't even know how to overcome it, and that's why I'm making this video, is for you. I hope that perspective is the reason that you aren't overcoming that battle, because now I've given you a piece of advice to help you overcome that battle. And so that's really why I've made this channel, is because if for each video that I post, if one person can learn and grow from it, and if it can benefit them, then this channel is already successful. I've already posted 2 videos. If 2 people have learned from each video, like I've done enough, in my opinion. This channel is so successful. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I love you, my young kings and queens. You are beautiful. You are your biggest enemy. Get out of your own mind and just go to work with your own life. Go to work with your own self and your own happiness. Nothing is impossible. It's definitely possible. You write your own story. It's how you look at the problems and situations in life that'll dictate how you overcome it. Okay, so try and look at all the positive things instead of the negative things. If you look at all the negative things, you'll carry negative energy. But if you look at all the positive, you'll carry positive energy. And I like to, be positive. So yeah, again, peace and love. I love you all. I'm going to try and post as much as I can. I've really been slacking. I would like to post 4 or 5 videos a week. Like, I want to share as much advice that I can. I want to share as much motivation as I can. And so, like, yeah, I want to grow this channel so that I can have millions of people listening to me one day. Yeah, so peace, love, positivity. King Saya out the building. Oh, wait. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Like this video, hit the thumbs up, hit the little ringer so you get notified whenever I post another video. I'm gonna post a lot. I'm about to go on a spam. I'm being for real. You think I'm playing? Stay tuned and watch. So yeah, peace, love. I love you, my young kings and queens. I hope you got a positive vibe from this video. I hope you got the message out of this video, and I hope you can use it into your life and to share with your friends and family, because that's what this channel is here for. By the way, this channel is all open arms. I'm gonna share a lot of personal stories, which I can do that because, like, I'm an open book. If you all have any questions about any other thing that I'm not talking about, feel free to ask. Feel free to comment, or to, even if you want to, text or call. I really don't care. Like, I'm here for each and every single one of you all, because we are all human, and every single one of us every now and then needs a hand, and we need some help, and that's okay. I'm gonna be there for each and every person that I can be. So, King Saya out the building. Much love. Boom.